Alright, hello everyone, this is Looks Like a Productions, and welcome to my first Doctor Who DVD review. Today I'll be taking a look at The Happiness Patrol. I chose this as the first one because it's the first DVD I bought, so it just seems right to be the first I review. But the next one I review, it will be hopefully a suggestion. So let's start. We'll start with just looking at the cover. The cover you have Helena, the Seventh Doctor, Ace, one of the Pipe People, the Candyman, which is just the villain, I guess. Well, these are both villains in the episode. And then the pink TARDIS. And then in the background is the Forum, where most of the last episode takes place. And then it's the Sylvester McCoy years, 1987 to 1989. Here's the spine, and then on the back you have Ace, and then one of the people auditioning for the Happiness Patrol, Helena, Joseph Z, and then her ravenous pet Fifi, the Candyman, and then this Doctor and Ace. Doctor Who, starring Sylvester McCoy in The Happiness Patrol by Graham Curie. Story number 153. Audio commentary with actors Sophie Aldred, writer Graham Curie, script editor Andrew Cartmel, composer Dominic Glynn, and director Chris Clow, moderated by Toby Haddock. Happiness will prevail, making up with cast and crew, deleting extended scenes, when worlds collide, analyzing the story's political ideologies. The gallery, isolated music, PDF materials, radio times listings, production notes, subtitles option, and digitally remastered picture and sound quality. Starring Sylvester McCoy with Sophie Aldred, written by Graham Curie, directed by Chris Clow, produced by John Nathan Turner, incidental music by Dominic Glynn, originally transmitted November 2nd through 16th, 1988. And this is a one-disc DVD, and the disc has the Seventh Doctor with the Forum in the background. Basically, the plot of this story is the Doctor and Ace land on this Earth colony, Terra Alpha, run by Helena. And if you're sad, you get shot by basically the Happiness Patrol. Basically, what happens is the Doctor and Ace go there. They do some looking around. The TARDIS gets painted pink, and then they get put in the waiting zone. Because they are accused of being spies. There's just a scene in the waiting zone with exposition. I don't know what's up with this place. And then basically they escape the waiting zone. Ace gets captured again to be put for auditioning for the Happiness Patrol, where most people would usually, I think, die. And then the Doctor finds a guy named Earl Sigma, who goes with him to the candy kitchen where the Candyman is, where they're going to be executed basically by, well, they're going to eat candy and then their heads are going to explode, because that seems extremely plausible. That's the end of part 1. And then part 2 begins with standard cliffhanger replay. Then the Doctor escapes. They go into the pipes, meet the Pipe People. Basically a bunch of filler with more exposition up until Ace gets ready for the show at the Forum, and the Doctor rescues her. There's like a whole demonstration thing where subplot, and just a lot of filler. It's actually really boring and stuff. So yeah, it eventually ends after Helen A's pet gets killed, driving Helen A mad, and she leaves, and basically the day is saved after just because too many people have disappeared. The Doctor doesn't really save the day in this. So that's really all I have. So on to scoring. Okay, my scoring scale is going to be on an 11-point scale, with 0 through 3 being a really bad story that I wouldn't recommend. 4 through 6 being an average story. You know, you may like it if you see it. And then let's see, 7 and 8 will be a good story that you should get. You should watch it at least once. It's worth your time. 9 through 11 are the really good stories that you should get. So yeah, keeping that in mind, get ready for the scoring. Okay, for Doctor Who: The Happiness Patrol DVD, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. It's not a very good story. It's not the worst Doctor Who's ever given, so I can't give it a 3. I'll give it a 3.5, just because it isn't the worst. It's just really average. I know some people like it. I'll rewatch it on occasion, but only get this if you are a completionist or you just want to see it, because nostalgia. A lot of it, there are just a lot of filler scenes, a lot of exposition that happens, and it's 3 episodes long, but it really seems longer than that. I watch these, and if it's 5 episodes or under, I'll watch it I'll try to watch it all at once for these reviews. But if it's any longer than that, I'll watch it in periods. This I actually watched in a segment of 2 periods. First watching episode 1, but I just had to leave, and I came back and I finished it. But it was just really boring. For these, I usually write up an extremely elaborate plot, which I basically do a basis off of. I was originally going to give this a 4, but it just, over time, it's not very good. If you want to see a good Sylvester McCoy story, check out The Curse of Fenric, Battlefield, Ghostlight, Remembrance of the Daleks, all great stories. But this is one you can skip. So yeah, just some upcoming videos quickly. I will be doing a collection update sometime within the next 2 weeks. So be looking for that. So I guess this is it. Bye.